There we go. Whoa, I might be a bit loud. Hang on. There we go. Hello, hello. How is everyone? Gerard. Hi, Gerard. My hands don't want to start again. My hands know that I understand. I don't understand. What does that mean? Is that a reference to something in Final Fantasy 13? I haven't played this before. This is brand new to me. Fatally Shiny, hello. Good to see you. How are you, Fatally Shiny? What's new? What have you been playing? Tell me things. Whoops. Oh, what? Stay connected. Yes, I'm still here. Ridiculous game.
It's the theme song.
It's the theme song. How do you not know this? I've never played this before. This is the first time I've played Final Fantasy 13. I've not seen any of this before. It's all new. It's
And
all
they all
new.
go, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Look, oh my gee, oh my goobles. Aren't you in for a ride? Yeah, I know, 3 games. I'm just gonna check my webcam settings one moment. I had some video. I was messing around with exposure. There we go.
Pikachu's so
Exposure
bright.
there. There we go. Ah. Yes, yes, Pikachu's there. Swing the webcam to kittens. No. Wave. There's your wave. Wave from kittens. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to play some Final Fantasy 13. Just a quick, for anyone who hasn't caught me before, I'm Erroneous Hyphen. I like to play retro games. Controversial opinion, the PS3 and the Xbox 360 are retro consoles, but not all games on them are retro games. But I do play a lot of retro games, retro PC games. I've been playing a fair bit of retro console games recently. So it just varies around. I do play the occasional modern game, and do PC build streams, console repairs, and console modifications as well. So yeah, that's generally what I like to do, and if you guys like that, I'm sure you'll have a great time. Yeah, and you know, I like to chat with everyone in chat, so feel free to say boo. But yeah, originally tonight, not you. Originally tonight I was hoping to play Snake's Revenge, which I'll try not to geek out and go on about Metal Gear about, it's going to be its unofficial sequel, Hideo Kojima, blah. The plan was to play that, but I don't have all of my resources for that stream ready. If you call it the Metal Gear 1 stream, you know what I mean, in terms of like all the manuals, commercials, strategy guides, interviews if there are any, stuff like that. I don't have it all prepared. So yeah, and I've been off not streaming for a while because you might notice the background's a little bit different. The entire unit has been swapped around. That corner, let's see if I can do this. That corner there, that's where we used to be. So you used to see what was over there, which is the kitchen and stuff like that. Now everything's swapped around. So this, where I am now, this used to be where the TV was. Yeah, I'm even like, I don't remember. It's all backwards. This is where the TV was. The TV is now there. So if you look at, like, you've got some stands of stuff there. And the couch, Pikachu's on the couch. I'll get used to this webcam pointing thing. It's on the couch. The TV is that way. Yeah. And the computers have been moved basically to the opposite side of the house. And that means that back where the computers were, I've got a bit more space for like board games and stuff like that. And there's a bit more space between the couch and the telly as well. So, which is good. Yeah, so we're going to play some Final Fantasy 13 today. I've got a tea It's a little bit hastily made, so I'm letting the tea seep. It's a, I don't know what's in it. It's the tea that has a picture of the tiger on the
It's
front.
called tiger tea.
Well, that's what I call it, and what you call it. But that's not what it is. It doesn't
Tiger
say tiger anywhere on the.
Tiger tea. Isn't it imperial
It's really
tea
hot.
or something? I don't know.
Is it what?
Imperial tea?
Maybe. Maybe. So yeah, we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 13. Where's my gamepad not working? No, I don't want to leave game. I want to play. Goodness, we're having some technical issues today. So that works. But I can't press start. I can't start the game. How are we gonna do this? Technical issues galore today. Alright, let's... Oh, that's not even working. That's interesting. Let's just quit the app altogether. And let me just go to the television and see if I can work out what in the world is going on here. TV work? There's a telly remote.
Oh, here.
Oh, why have you got it there? Thank you. Let's just work out why this is being difficult. Reconnect the controller. Oh, it doesn't reckon the controller's connected for some reason. Still says please reconnect controller. Let's turn the Xbox off. We'll get this going. One way or another. Yeah. Pushing for technical difficulties. The technical difficulties pushing. Ah. What a pain. Okay. Okay. That's looking. Let me just make sure that.
So the technical difficulties are still going. So
Yeah, they are. They're. Alright. It's allegedly loading.
In other news, I'm playing Pokemon Registeel.
Alright.
Oh, Reg Ice, sorry.
Now we should be good. I can turn that off. Connect this here.
It's looking good. Stuff's happening.
Well, for some reason, I don't know. The controller had decided, for some reason, that it's
You weren't in
player 2.
charge.
There we go. Much better. Let's get ice off the screen here. Anyway, I hope I'm ready to do some exercise. Interestingly, I don't know what the view's going to be like of the exercise here. Like in terms of...
It'll be fine. That's the bottom of the couch there, right in the middle. You'll be down
Yeah,
here.
yeah, but I've got to move the chair out of the way and,
Yeah.
you know.
Get to work.
Prevent subtitles. On. Two display speaker names above subtitles. Yeah, just so I remember who's who. Not event. Green Bean. I saw the ping on my Discord. I'm so here for this. Hey, Green Bean. It's great to see you. Let me give you a shout out. If anyone hasn't checked out Green Bean is an awesome dude. He plays a lot of Persona, which I know that you guys are all for. He's playing Persona 3 at the moment, if I recall. As well as what was it, Boyfriend Dungeon? Yeah, Boyfriend Dungeon. Yeah, it was great. Ah! Thank you, Green Bean. You are a champion. Thank you so much. Your support is greatly appreciated. I don't have a sub goal up at the moment because I've been in the whole process of swapping the unit around. I wanted to do a stream tonight. I wasn't going to go setting up sub goals and stuff like that in a big rush. And it's the 20th of June. I haven't been streaming much, so there's not really much point at the moment. But I'll get one up hopefully for July. Alright. Let's get into it. I don't know how to put up sub goals. Oh, it's just a it's on Streamlabs. I had it because I was going to do something. No, Ezekiel was going to Fantasia in Final Fantasy 14 if I reached 10 subs for the month. I think it was. And this is like a year ago. So yeah, it's good to, I like having it up. I only have a pretty low goal, I imagine, because I don't have a heap of people that tune in, but I've got a couple of people that are regular Patreon subscribers. Thank you very much for that.
The beginning.
It's Darch and Gerard, if I recall correctly. Thank you both so much for your support. Alright, let's dive into it. I'm so excited. I haven't played Final Fantasy 13. Oh, alright. Have some of my tiger tea. Welcome to City 17. No, wrong game. How's Gerard's threat? Hope I'm ready to exercise.
You serious?
It's silent.
Be quiet.
No. Well, he doesn't want to be the one to start it off.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yes, he
Best
does.
of luck.
Saz. How do you pronounce that? Saz? Saj? Maybe Saj. Someone will say it. How's the volume, by the way? Of the audio.
The game audio is very bad.
Game audio is very loud. I will turn it down.
You alright? I'm out of the sea.
Is that a chocobo?
Yes.
What's a lassie? It's gonna be like Dune again, where I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna assume that her name is Lightning. The third one's called Lightning Returns, and she's like Zappy.
Her name is
Far so
Returns.
good. They all want to fight.
Good for them.
People pay good money to do that.
How much money to get rid of you? Get ready for my favorite battle system in all of Final Fantasy. Whoa. Big call. I really liked 7 Remake's battle system. I really enjoyed 10's leveling system. I never played 10.2. I'll have to get back to 10.2. I've got 10 and 10.2 remaster on PS4, so I'll go back to that at some point. You haven't tried 7 Remake. Oh, okay. Alright. 7 Remake's battle system is like 15's but good. It's probably the best way to put it. Like if you take 15's battle system and think if this was really good, how would it work? That's 7 Remake. Not that 15's is bad, it's just not really good. This is not fully real time. That's a double negative. This is not fully real time, I don't think. I'm so confused. Green bean, why? No, I understand. Yeah, okay. Oh, my teeth's still hot. Great. I haven't had Tiger King for so long. We had to order it off Amazon. It's so nice.
Run!
See what I mean? Yeah.
Get away!
I've been away. Very good. So I'm actually playing this on an Xbox One X. But it's, you know, it's a 360 game. It's like macro managing. Interesting.
The more you explain, the less he understands.
Yeah. That's like half of the course with me. Alright.
Hey! Let's be rational now.
Handless?
We're sending the big guns now. What do we do?
Watch and learn.
It looks like a robot thing. Very soon. Like now. Now I find out. Active time battle. Tutorial. Here we go. Skip the... No, I won't do that. I've never done it. Okay, time flows continues over once your ATB gets slow charges. Yeah, okay. That bit I understand. Characters can perform actions by expending charged ATB seconds. The actions are performed depend on the commands I select. You can input entire strings of commands and unleash them all at once. Select auto battle to queue up a set of commands tailored to a situation, or select abilities to specify individual commands as you see fit. Okay, for now try selecting auto battle. Okay. 2 attack actions, place in my command queue. Learning your abilities, you'll use commands other than attack. It will also become possible to create longer strings of commands. Okay. Next you will need to choose a target. When fighting multiple enemies, select your target using that and then press A. You only face one enemy at a time. Say to confirm your target and you'll execute your 2 attack commands immediately. Only be able to control the actions of Lightning. Sage will fight on his own, supporting her as he deems best. Good luck from here on out. The fight's up to you. What abilities do I have? Blitz, what does that do? Oh, okay. I get it. So I just queue up abilities, and as the ATB ATB bar fills, it'll do it.
Sounds like Grandia.
Not so tough now, huh?
Is Grandia by Square?
Yeah?
Hey, that wasn't like a challenge.
Or it might be the same. I don't know. You should look it up. Who the musical producer is for both games. Composer Miyuki Iwadare.
Enix, not Square.
Not Square, Enix Corporation. Yeah, so before Squeenix.
Or Enix.
But have a look at the composer for this one. It might be the same dude.
No, I was saying the battle system, not the music.
Or the battle system. Right.
It's very...
So another one of these things. Okay.
This game is on the Game Pass.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, I like having physical copies, so I've got an Xbox 360, I've got the discs. Hasn't fully explained the battle system yet, yeah. I'm sure it'll get more complicated as time goes on. I appear to be losing though. Am I about to die on the first dude? I only got 35 HP. I did it. I only got 4 stars. What did I do wrong? Initiative bonus, target time, battle duration, points per second. Interesting. Later you'll be setting presets called paradigms, where you have characters in certain roles. It actually makes battles flow better. Okay. 6 potions. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Has it been upgraded at all for Game Pass, or is it just a port of the 360 or PS3 game?
They're putting it out for free.
Aren't you supposed
Everything
to
on
protect
Game Pass is
civilians?
free.
Soldier?
Well, it's not free.
I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
What are all these things? The Purge
Hey, where do you think you're going?
was upgraded for the Xbox One X. Yeah, well that's what I'm running it on, so... It is the 360 disc that I've
Just can't
used.
catch a break.
But yeah, it is running on the One X, so...
Yeah, that's a good question.
I hope it would be using the One X version then.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit. Through a standard resolution upscaling. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Achievement unlocked. Standard. What? Change it. No, that's fine. We'll leave it at standard. You possess an advanced digital journal known as the Datalogue. Autonomously stream information deemed pertinent. Whenever the Datalogue records on the entry, a notice will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. Peruse entries, press Y, and select Datalogue. Oh god, there's so many things. What a handsome man he is. Look at him. Look at that smile. Great graphic, great artwork. Really like it. This is fun. What is all this? What is all this? Lightning and Sag are held aboard a military purge train along with a group of civilians destined for exile. Stark contrast to uncertain and... So what happened? Where did everyone else on the train go? I'm really confused already. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people in Lang appears to turn focus. She's going to blah blah blah, and her impressive delay inspires Sage and other civilians to take up arms against the soldiers, right? After clashing... Oh, is this a summary of what just happened?
Possibly.
After clashing with army forces, the train crashes to a halt in the war-torn district known as Hanging Edge. Sage attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she shows little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself into battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her?
A
Potatoes.
train. No? Wrong answer?
Primers, catalog. This is all the stuff that I've seen already.
Standard resolution
explore-
upscaling said screen.
Yeah, I read that, yeah. Save stations, which you can save your process. To access it, yep, that's fine. I won't read all the obvious stuff. When you wish to purchase new items or sell them, you will first need to access a save station. What? Purchase save station, access those. The shops are at the save stations. Okay, your selection will be limited at first, etc. Shops frequently expand their stocks and icon shop updated offerings. Very good.
I want to take it.
The mini-map. Enemy alerted, enemy recently slain, enemy destination. Okay. I'm just gonna have a quick read through, see if there's anything I need to know. Terrain.
We're taking a
Flash in warning.
designated ad break, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still up in the corner. Well, only probably because you're subscribed, maybe. I don't know. Mini-map at any time. Auto talk. Upon approaching the other characters you encounter while exploring, you often be spoken to or overhear something. These conversations go automatically, do not require any action.
Yell at Talia, see if he's awake.
Conversations require a button press. Okay. Auto jump. You can jump over obstacles, terrain. Blue and red indicators. Blue indicators represent points on the ground where it's possible to jump over an obstacle. Red indicate points you must reach in order to operate a device. Okay. Object interaction. Press A, that's fine. Skippable cutscenes. Why would I skip a cutscene? Oh, there's so many things. Battle basics, that's what it just showed me. Battle results. The speed at which you completed a battle determines your rating. Okay, points per second. Preemptive strike provides an initiative bonus. I see. I'm just gonna read these so that they're not flashing at me the whole time. That's what it just told me about dialogue. That's the camera. Oh, interesting. We get stats and stuff on the thing. Vulnerabilities weak to lightning and water. Stagger point. Common drop, rare drop. Okay. What are all these things? I think I've been... That's the settings. Alright, I'll come back to all that
What we
stuff
can
later.
get through here.
Oh, this is the thing. Okay, save. Yes. Very good. Oh no, I wanted to go into the shop. Let's see what the shop looks like. Unicorn Mart. Potions and Phoenix Downs.
This is a mess, is what this is.
Can I... Oh, this camera's weird. What does it do? Like I rotate and it goes closer? Okay. I think I'll just let the camera do its own thing. Many and various enemies stalk the roads you must travel upon entering. Enemies detection radius, the minimap in the upper right will flash a warning. Coming into contact will initiate battle. Dialogue updated. What about now? Exploration. Coming into contact will initiate a battle. How do I do a preemptive strike? Whoop. Whoop. I don't know. That didn't feel like I did a preemptive strike. I'm healed up from the last battle. Yeah, 5 stars. And then there'll be a dialogue update for them, probably.
What do you suppose this is?
Well, I suppose what is?
Aren't you leaving those toys up now?
I don't know. What is it? Can I look at it? No. It's just a circle with a thing.
Fixing to dish me already, huh?
Oh. Is there any benefit to me using abilities as opposed to auto attack? Like for even these kind of early things? Five stars. Oh. I'm finding the movement a bit funny. How do I do an initiative? What do they call it? A preemptive strike?
Yeah.
5 stars again. No goodies. Interesting typical start to a Final Fantasy game. I say typical, like typical from 7. Start on a train. Some kind of ex-soldier. What is this? I got a potion. It's some kind of old treasure chest.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell for Brimstone.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
It's like, where you going?
We, gotta fight again, huh?
Oh, Blitz hits all of them. I think. Is that what happened? I don't know exactly what stagger is. Did 7 Remake have some kind of stagger mechanic? No, or 15 did maybe, where like once you've damaged a certain amount, you can do more damage because it's staggered. Is that a 7 Remake or a 15 thing? Don't recall. Chip Fang. What's up here? Is there goodies? I knew there would be. 2 potions. Excellent. Is that another save station already? We don't need that. Unless there's things to buy. No, it's fine.
Yeah, you must be real nice from up there.
$5 a game. Ooh, more potion. The camera feels sluggish. Oh. Like when you try and adjust it yourself. You got here well before me. Nice. Is there a sensitivity knob? Not that I could see in the settings. It just seems to like not want to let you like here it feels fine except for the whole thing that it zooms in when I move it for some reason. But like when I was back up on those stairs and it was restricted, it just felt very like here where there's stuff around you, it just feels a little bit
Preemptive strike.
slow. Like it doesn't feel like it's going, oh, I won't move because I'm stuck on a thing.
So much for the element of surprise.
Item usage. Sure. I'm sure I just go down to items and use it. Items, I have some potions. I don't want to use the potion. Using items with free action, you recover HP immediately without expending any charge. Oh, okay. You finally don't hesitate to use the potion. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That it doesn't use up your ATB gauge. Another save point. I can't get up there. It's too busy trying to give me a cutscene. Who's screaming? Were there people there? I didn't see them.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Go!
The hell no! You're my only way out of here! No! Hey, that might get us across. Right there.
I hate this guy now.
Right?
Looks that way.
All right. You leave this to me.
Dialogue updated. What about? Oh, it'll tell me all about the soldiers. Relatively low HP. Low stagger threshold. Right, well that'll make sense because I did that. Oh, was it just going to give me more information on the next thing that I did? That gives me some information. Threaten with exile with a pulse. The purge has begun. The land below is said to crawl with unknown perils, and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the purge. Revolt also occurs on the train. Transporting purge deportees as Lightning's battle against the guard galvanizes the other prisoners to action. The train comes to halt. Isn't this what I've already done? In the middle of a conflict, all but ignoring her uninvited companion. Determined to press onwards. Okay. It's just giving me more information about what I'm doing. I think, I don't know, Greenie or Gerard, is there benefit to me reading those dialogues in the future? They seem kind of redundant so far. It's not the one I wanted to use that on. Whoa! Whoa! Potion, potion! Oh. Alright, I need to keep an eye on my health. I got low twice there.
Seems to be a working order.
That doesn't answer my question. You said hee hee. Is it always redundant or does it get better? The data logs, that is.
Hey now.
It seems to want me to go that way, but I seem to be able to go this way. I know the arrow is telling me to go that way, but why would I follow the arrow? This could have, look, items. $50 gil, I'm a millionaire. Oh, I can't get up there though. Right.
Try and make tracks enough to pick us off from up above.
I got 50 gil out of that. I'm rich.
Where you going? We have to get over here.
What do you mean, where am I going? This is where you said we're supposed to go. Is there a thing back here? No, okay.
This is not our lucky day.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Time's up!
Why is he... That seems funny. It's like suddenly stationary. Alright, attack chain. To initiate an attack chain, select auto battle or attack friend abilities and choose the Psychon Marauder. Blah, 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 blah. This is known as the chain gauge. Keep an eye on the chain gauge as you strike. Yep, so it's gone to a bit. When you attack an enemy, its chain gauge fills, hit home, and the percentage bonus increases. The percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from subsequent attacks. Continually pummeling the... yeah, okay. Once the chain gauge is full, one further blow will stagger them. Staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential to defeating them. Be aware that an enemy's chain gauge can begin to drain the mirror and is staggered. Nice. Okay, I understand how that works. That's easy enough. Credit chip. I don't know what a credit chip does.
So, soldier. What's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Or did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
See. My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea.
What a weird switch.
Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
Took their barge.
On behalf of the good citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool. and they will
Yeah.
too.
Keep your cool. Point your gun at the good guys. The civilians.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
Well, I'm a different dude now. I'm now Snow. 50 gil, I'm rich again.
We didn't do anything wrong.
It's over. It's all over.
I'm just gonna die anyway.
Never should have gone back.
I should save. Just in case I do something silly. Get myself killed. So I'm the leader of the resistance, is that the go? Or this guy is rather.
Crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
No, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded SciComm, no less.
What's to dread? Psycom's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
I feel like they're trying to convince me that they're the heroes. Maybe they're the bad guys.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Wrapped up and ready!
Gotta clear a path out of here.
What are my abilities? Hand grenade. Kaboom! You've returned with hot dogs. Ah, I was asking you questions. I'm like, oh, Green Bean's not talking anymore. He must be tired. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I've just been introduced to Snow, and I'm wondering if I am the bad guys.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
they appear to be, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason why they're the good guys. Same thing. No, the question I was asking is whether the data logs are always redundant and just telling me
Yo,
what I
boss.
just did, or if
What's the
they
plan?
become interesting.
Charge in, guns
Should I
blazing.
bother keeping to read?
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
Oh, didn't I just get them with what dialogue? The data logs. I'll show you. These things. The data logs. Where you go into the chapter. Information. And it's this stuff where it appears to just mostly tell me what I've just done. Well, we've got peaceful citizens, Cocoon lives. It gives me some information. Live in constant fear of invasion by the forces of the Pulse. The world below is supposed to home and supposed home of terror is unknown. Were even a single Pulsian agent to be discovered on Cocoon, panic and civil unrest would be sure to follow, threatening the very fabric of society. To prevent, so this is information now, I guess. The Sanctum, Cocoon's governing body, initiates the Purge, a government initiative officially entailing the deportation of all those who may have come into contact with corrupting Pulsian influences. However, the Sanctum army is now brutally slaughtering the civilians they were supposed to be deporting. Realizing that the Purge is nothing more than a massacre in disguise, Snow leads the young freedom fighters of Nora in an effort to protect the Purge deportees from Sanctum soldiers. So what's the Pulse? The forces of Pulse. I don't know what that is. To help you remember what happened if you take a break from the game or something. Yeah. Cocoon Society. Histories and myth. Pulse! Oh look, here we go. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. Land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge the hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. Interesting. The 13 days. Day 13 exile. A fallacy of Pulse origin was discovered within a vestige. What's a fallacy? On the outskirts of Bodom, 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans. None the wiser to its presence, the Sanctum deemed a potential contamination by Pulse magic a risk too great to overlook and immediately enacted legislation permitting the purge, involuntary removal of the fallacy and the entire population of Bodom from Cocoon. Deportees were told that would be transported to Pulse. Right. And what's actually happening is they're just killing them. Right, okay. Alright, I'm kind of understanding now. So this is explaining what's going on. Cocoon's central government is the Sanctum, holding supreme executive, legislative, and judicial powers. Maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by the Fausci and not by humans, Fausci opt to participate only superficially in government affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discretion of the human Sanctum and its primarch, Gamma. Rightio. That's enough information for now. Nora are the freedom fighters. They're trying to stop it because they found out that the purge, they were just actually murdering people instead of deporting them like they were supposed to.
How about this?
I understand what's happening now. That's why I'm the good guy. I'm in the freedom fighters. I was gonna normally use the computer to look at what's happening on Discord at the same time, but it doesn't like being all tabbed out when I'm doing the Xbox streaming business.
Don't you kids go follow behind now.
Oh, it didn't work as planned. Oh, what's going on up here? Are these people that we just freed?
You all okay? Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready
Wait! Let me fight with you!
You can't expect us to just sit here.
Good help.
Please, let us help.
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one. Here you go. And one for you.
Count
Go
me in.
for it.
How many extra guns are they carrying?
Take care now. Mom? Don't worry. Huh?
So I just
Hold it steady.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, arm the children.
Push
This
up
is
the
the thing
shot.
to learn from this game. When fighting for freedom,
Impression of snow?
arm the children. Also, point the gun at the guy that just gave it to you.
All right,
Oh,
lay low
God.
and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area.
Terrible. Oh man.
We're going home together.
Vanille, is that that small child that he just armed?
Right. New recruits, on me.
That's exactly what you should do. Arm the children. Weapons to children. Machine guns, no less. Works really well in America. Sorry if anyone's lost anyone to that, but you know. I don't know what to say about guns in America anymore. It's just, yeah.
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
Leave. You know, like people in war-torn countries are like, I don't want my child to die because there's war everywhere. I'm going to leave and be a refugee somewhere else.
Stay
It's the
sharp.
same thing.
Don't want to make their job any
Like, I'm American, unfollow. Nah. I mean, I try to be pretty chill, but I do occasionally have, you know, controversial opinions. Sorry. I mean, like, you know, living in Australia where we don't have mass shootings anymore and haven't for several decades. Nah. I don't know what to tell you. If I lived somewhere that there was mass shootings all the time, I would leave. Like, I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be mean about it.
Who are you being mean to?
Green bean. It may be that there isn't a fix. Gun control. Worked here. Haven't had a mass shooting in 30 years. And if the government doesn't want to control guns, leave. Like, sorry.
But it's
I don't
hard when
mean
you've
to be
grown up
mean.
there.
Back us up.
Sorry?
It's hard when you've grown up there.
Yeah, sure, 100%. Like, you know, but it's also hard when you've grown up in Palestine. And what do you do if you don't want to be, like, shot at all the time? You leave.
It's true.
Like,
That's an interesting thought. There might be American refugees.
yeah, like, I get it. Like, and America as a country, you guys are really, what's the word? Like, you love your country. What's the...
Patriot.
Patriotic. Yeah, and I understand that. Like, I get it. I do.
I mean, you don't, 'cause we're Australian.
No, well, I mean, yeah, we've got
no.
a level of patriotism, but yeah, like, you know,
You do?
yeah, it's just sort of. I'm an anti-capitalist, like I have. I like my country. I hate capitalism. I don't know what to do. Like, and I don't really have like, and that's not a thing where I'm, you know, in danger. Well, actually,
well.
technically, that's the whole thing. Yeah, of course you're in danger. That's the problem with capitalism. You live in fear of losing your shelter and food. That's how your life works now. Woo,
Well, and the
capitalism.
current versions of communism available aren't the greatest either.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere better to go. The moon.
available options.
The moon.
The moon. Go be communist.
Nothing we can't do.
Moon communists.
Well, it doesn't have to be communist, but you know, it's the common assumption that it's like if you don't want to be a capitalist, then you must be a communist. So it's like fine, whatever.
What?
But no. Entropy does that.
Here you go.
Which entropy does which? Sorry.
Push
Sorry, I've been ranting
No,
for
no,
so
yeah,
long. I
He's
don't
agreeing.
know.
He's agreeing with
which
you,
bit.
saying that if you aren't capitalist, you're communist.
How does entropy do that? Natural
Yeah.
state of life that you need to do things to sustain yourself.
Oh, he's talking about capitalism.
Uh,
No, I don't know. Sorry, I
it's if he's talking about capitalism, I agree, but not to the extent that we're required to by capitalism. Like, you know, it becomes the whole argument of like, okay, cool, are you suggesting that people who cannot do things to sustain themselves should then be left to die? Like, I know I'm taking it to the extreme and I'm really playing devil's advocate, but if we're having a philosophical debate, that's the option. It's like, oh, survival of the fittest. Yeah, sure. However, you know, we can't, like, and I mean, it's a common issue, is that we look inwards at ourselves and go, yeah, survival of the fittest, I'm surviving, therefore I'm fit. But when you start applying it to other people, you're like, no, I don't mean that.
Stay down.
You could live in subsidized housing, go on food stamps. Yeah, just don't get sick if you're in America. Because then you'll die. Because you don't have medical care over there. Like oh, not Medicare. Like, they don't have socialized medical cover like we do.
Medical care.
For people that aren't able to work. They don't have the same kind of socialized care that we do.
Moms are tough.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if you
they'll,
get
they'll
sick-
care for you. They just want you to pay for it. That's what I'm saying.
But you don't have money because you're not working.
Yeah, but they'll give you the care and put you in debt.
Yeah, but that's not gonna solve the problem. It's
No,
like,
no,
yeah, then you'll be in debt, and then they'll like,
No,
then
I'm just
what?
saying, then
Like,
saying they don't have medical care.
like
as
it
well.
doesn't. You can't. Yeah, but you can't just go. Like,
They
that's
don't
the
have
thing.
acceptable
And like, not everything you can just go be in debt. Like, if you have
Creepy says they have all sorts of things.
you have those sorts of things. Not the same though.
You know.
Like, charity hospitals were required to waive your cost by law if you can't afford to pay.
Yeah. But
So
that's not
why
every-
is there
every
such
hospital.
talk about the medical problem, like the issues with the American medical system? Like, I don't live there, so and like, I'm not in a situation where, you know, if I became sick or, you know, someone I care about came sick and I had to assist with supporting them financially, that I wouldn't be able to do that. So it's even like here, it's hard to go, oh, okay, hang on. But like, if there's, you had an appendectomy without healthcare, but that's a life-threatening. That can be life-threatening if you don't have surgery, right? What about terminal illnesses? Like, and I don't know. If Democrats want to win and people on Twitter want you to support their patrons. Why is there the trope of paying for medical bills then? Like, I don't get it. Like, the Democrats run Seinfeld? I don't know. I don't know. Because Democrats want to win and people on Twitter want you to support their patrons. So, the whole thing about... so, as someone who was born in the 80s, the whole trope about the American healthcare system has existed for far longer than Twitter. So, and you're of a similar age than I am. So, like, I agree that there's a political push, but I don't like when people who live in America are talking about issues with the American health system and are talking about flying to other countries in order to get medical care because it's not affordable in the US. I don't think the Democrats is the problem. Like, well, we could live in France where elderberry is prescribed, but that doesn't. Yeah, sure, but that's like saying, oh, here we go, philosophical debate. Sorry, I'm not. So the whole idea of saying, yeah, we could go to France where, you know, blah blah blah. Like, it's a straw man. It's a straw man argument. It's like saying, yeah, we have problems with gun control in the US, but I could move to South Africa you know, in one of the dangerous places where like houses are shot up every day and like it's dangerous to like walk around at all. That's not, you know, like indicating that there are worse things doesn't mean that the system that exists is good overall. But I get what you're saying, and I hope you're not getting offended by my philosophical debate. Yeah. Choice matters in healthcare. What if your national healthcare solution was acupuncture, and you don't believe in acupuncture? Yeah, but it isn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, our healthcare system, like our Medicare, versus the American healthcare system, which is like you've got charity hospitals, but I'm assuming there's some issue. There'd have to be. Healthcare costs should be lower. I agree. I don't think needing to pay is the problem. So, my understanding of part of the issue with healthcare costs is the ever. If I boil it right down, the issue with healthcare costs is capitalism. However, what my understanding was, and this is someone who doesn't live in the US, and based on information that I had absorbed in the late 90s from people that live there, was that hospitals would say, like, okay, the cost of this procedure is $5,000, and the insurance companies would say, well, we're only going to pay, we don't believe that the cost of that is $5,000, so we're only going to pay $3,000. And so then the hospitals would go, well, we need $5,000, so we're going to increase our cost to $8,000 so that the insurance companies start paying $5,000, which is what we need. But then the problem is when you go in as a private patient who doesn't have healthcare, you're then paying $8,000. Oh, deja vu. We've gotten into a... Hey, Vibe Plays 9, good to see you. You've joined at a funny time. We're having a philosophical debate about gun control and Medicare between an American and an Australian. And I'm sorry, I apologise. And I hope no one's getting offended. That's certainly not the thing. But, you know, like telling, and I don't mean this to be crass, but if you tell an Australian that there's no solution to gun control, like you sound, there is, like, come here. There's a solution to gun control. We are safe. I won't out what my role is, like my previous career at the moment. Yeah, we're good, man. Like, there's no guns here. Like, there is. Oh, sorry, that's a lie. There's guns. I haven't had to worry about them. If I worked the same job that I do work in the US, I would have to worry about being shot every day. I haven't had to worry about it anywhere near as much here. I work in a job where safety is made. You should appreciate that my employer is the one who pays my healthcare. Yeah, incentivize them to make things safer for me. Yeah, sure, 100%. We have workers' compensation here. So if you are injured at work, then you're covered by workers' compensation for your medical costs, for income replacement, for I think up to 9 months, and then
people won't even live long
most
enough.
superannuation schemes, which is like your 401k, there also have income protection that then lasts for however long afterwards as well.
What?
You do pay for that in your super, but yeah.
Logic. They conjured up the urge to eliminate a threat.
More agreeable about gun control. I think we should have a registry and there should be more restrictions. Yeah.
Why
Like there's
danger all the way to
so
Paris?
people have guns in
Why
Australia.
not
Like
just
it's not. We have
stick it
really good gun control systems and amnesties and stuff
Execution
like that.
masquerading as exile.
And a big
That's all the
problem
Purge ever
is,
was.
and I hate to say it, the American psyche around guns. If you come for my guns, it's like
Relocation to
you
Pulse.
people like that. Sorry,
does
you
the
people,
government get away with
people
doing
like
crap
that
like
who are
that?
like, if you come for my guns, blah blah blah. Those people are legitimately insane and have been brainwashed. Unfortunately, it really sucks. I'm sorry
Purge was
that that's
Psycom.
happened to your country.
Private sanctum
But
troops, not the
yeah,
Guardian
and that's part of the issue,
Psychom,
is that there's,
Guardian Corps.
you know, when you say there's no fix,
Soldiers are
it's
soldiers,
because
aren't they?
the problem has gone too far, and the problem is
Post file C and their Lassie.
to an
Enemies
like
of the state. Tell a soldier to
it's
kill an enemy,
brainwashing,
and you
like
really
to an
think it's
extent,
gonna matter
and it
what
sucks.
uniform he's wearing?
It's not all Americans. Yeah, sure, 100%. I agree. That's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to correct myself and be like, not you people, like people who are like that. There are Americans that hate guns, 100%. It's right-wing tribalism. One thing I find really interesting about conversation about American situations is that it always comes back to left-wing, right-wing, and I disagree. You know, it's not the Democrats and the Republicans. Like, it's not a political issue, it's a cultural issue. And yeah, I mean, and like I understand, because politics is so heavily ingrained in everything over there. Like, it's crazy. Like, and we don't have that here. Like, not as much anyway. Like, politics are important to us. Politics are important to me. But like, you know, no one like. It would be extremely rare for anyone to refer to me as like a lefty or a left wing anything. Like,
Why?
well, it doesn't happen in Australian culture so much. Like, well, not everything doesn't come back to this, but like as if everything is a political matter. So the current reason why left-wing politicians are failing. So interestingly, we in Australia, our current Prime Minister is Labor, which is our left-leaning party. They're left of centre, but they're not left. They're not progressive. They're pretty centrist. Won the last election because yeah, the Liberals, which are our right-wingers over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not left. They're left of centre. They're centrist. Yeah. Left is like the Greens. And like left is like people I vote for. Current reason why left-wing politicians are failing. Man, this game is so great when it came up. Damn, it kind of hasn't aged well. I'm not minding it. It's pretty good. Like, the graphics are okay. We're getting derailed with other discussions, but that's good. I like this. This is what I like. It's because they want to defund the police and restrict guns. Interesting. First of all, how do you do... Oh, send you a DM, Greenie. This is not for public consumption. Let me send you a DM. So this what I'm about to send you, Greenie, is not for sharing. I trust you. Where are you, Greenie? There you go. No, dude, I'm not upset. I'm enjoying the conversation. I hope that I'm hosting this and I'm the one being like, leave America. So I hope I'm not the one that's being insulting. I'm just, you know, it's, yeah, like, if I'm honest, like, I know I'm saying a really thing, but if I lived in the US and I was like, oh, there's like mass shootings all the time, blah, 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 I would leave. Like, that's what I would do, because that's not... I wouldn't want to be there with my children. Fuck that shit. I would leave.
Don't forget to play
I would
the game.
come to Australia. Sorry?
Don't forget to play
Yeah, we're doing both things. So, the left politicians are failing because they want to defund the police and restrict guns. First of all, how do you do this without police? Second, if nobody has guns or police. So, defund the police doesn't mean there are no police. It means that they don't buy combat tanks and fucking machine guns or whatever the fuck it is you guys have over there for the cops. They have stupid things, basically. If we had that here, I would be furious. And I'm furious at the US police for multiple reasons recently. Uvalde, what the fuck? What the fuck? And Greenie, I just told you what I do for a job, so like, what the fuck? No, it's interesting. I find it interesting much more than the stream. Thanks, Gerard. Not for sharing. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
Thanks,
anyone's
Greenie.
upset.
No, everyone's enjoying the conversation. But it could be a whole thing. It's like, there are people that watch the VODs. So, that's alright. I don't think, of who I know watches the VODs, I think they'll be fine. They know me. Oh dear. Yeah. So yeah, the whole thing about it, yeah, is, and I think the other thing as well is like, does crime just happen freely? Well, no, it doesn't. Like, again, like, you know, the police in Australia don't get the kind of funding that they do in the US, or the kind of insane equipment that they get over in the US. You know, like it's and like there's massive issues with training and hiring over there. Like there are people who think we don't need the police. You don't need some of them based on what the hell's going on over there, dude. Let me tell you.
Right in there.
You definitely don't need some of them. Guaranteed. It's fucking useless. Stand out the front of a school. Drive me nuts. Anyway, yeah, if we could change topics off police, that would be cool. Because it's a topic that frustrates me greatly, particularly when we talk about the US police. But yeah, happy to talk about other stuff, politics and gun control and things like that, if you like. That pissed me off. Yeah. So it should. Like, 100%. Yeah. I'll send you some more deets out of interest later, Green Bean, if you like. Cool. But yeah, it's crazy.
Much, isn't it? Face it later. Ciao.
Hey, wait!
I missed a little bit of what happened there. She gave the gun back.
Yeah.
She's like, nope, see ya.
Made you
Wee!
happy when you smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
Sorry, I kind of half brought up the topic too, so my bad. Well, actually kind of not. That's alright though.
So, how do you figure that post-foul scene?
Despite the frustrating.
different
Oh,
from
it's
the
not frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of conviction about my beliefs, and I'm very passionate about them. I'm enjoying the conversation, but yeah, and I'm enjoying having the conversation with someone who is able to hear it and not be offended. Game had me thinking about it after. This game made me think about it after I play it. Yeah, okay. I like to analyze the plot. Yeah, well, it's a good thing to do.
Damn. She can do it, so can we.
That's not gonna work well. He's gonna like break his legs and die. Oh, okay, the lightning caught him. Very good. I thought I was just like gonna kill a character off. Like Andy jumped to his death. I don't know what happened.
Come on, come on.
What about the others? They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
Of course not.
But yeah, I was gonna say, talking about the US in general, don't get me wrong, I don't think everything's bad there.
Hey, get a grip, man. What's wrong with you?
I think that there's some big problems in the US, unfortunately, at the moment, and I hope you guys sort them out. I don't think they're getting any better.
Get who home?
But yeah, it is what it is.
Toss me that.
Catch. What are you doing?
So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
Is it that giant statue thing?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
There's our ride. Now you're talking.
No. It's someone that's in there. The Fauci? Is that what it is? The Fauci? No spoilers. Ah, okay, fine.
I hope everyone's alright.
What's the new data potato I got? Let's have a look. Power circle. Oh, there's probably stuff that I should be equipping, isn't there? Equip. Accessory. Iron Bagangle. Oh, it's a new weapon. More strength, less magic. Suffice to say it's a human being. That's what you think. Oh, I can't equip that dude. Okay. Oh god, there's 3! There's so many. Oh, fucking... The Purge is a Sanctum initiative. Sorry, I hope you're enjoying me reading these and I'm like, blah! Why? The Purge is a Sanctum initiative designed to protect the stability of the cocoon by forcing potentially dangerous civilians to relocate to the Pulse, except it's killing them. Facade to cover the massacre that ensues. The government's true goal is brutal extermination of all possible threats. Having discovered the horrific truth, let's bring it back to politics. This place is clearly run by Trump. Snow leads the members of Nora against the government soldier of Psychon. Inspired by the actions of this handful of brave young men and women, the beleaguered citizens take heart to join the battle. Among the citizens who stand against the forces of Psychon is a mother who wishes nothing more to protect her son. Sadly, never got to play X2 or 3. I've got X2 and X3, sorry, X2, 13.2 and 13.3 or Lightning Returns on the Xbox 360 as well. So if I finish this, I'll move on to them. Cocoon citizens have always been terrified of Pulse and the mysterious horrors that are said to stalk its hostile wastelands. Their fear is so great that if a Cocoon native were to have even the briefest contact with Pulsian elements, former friends and neighbours would consider them corrupted and dangerous. In light of this fact, Sanctum orders the purging of Bodom in an effort to remove all potentially Pulse-tainted citizens. Putting the soldiers round up all those identified candidates. However, Psychon and the elite arm of the Sanctum military then begins to massacre the helpless civilians, prompting Snow to lead the people to rebellion. Tragically, one of the civilians who decides to follow him, hoping to protect her son, dies in the act of saving Snow's life. Did that happen? When did that happen? Did I miss that? Man, I got all distracted with political discussion. From afar, the boy witnesses the moment of his mother's death in shock and disbelief. The Fauci awaits. A massive object transported through the sky over the hanging edge. This object is the Pulse First Vestige, lower world artifact that had been nothing more than a Bodom landmark. 2 days ago, it was discovered that the Vestige housed a long-dormant Pulse Fauci. The Fauci had slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of Cocoon City for centuries in the Sanctum of Screes. Pulse entities corrupting magics have tainted the entire population of the city and orders of the Purge. Actually, I would stop reading these. Oh, why? Is it boring? I'll stop. I was about to ask for feedback. Should I stop reading them? Should I read them? Is it boring?
Green Min said shut up.
Alright, shut up and play the game, I understand. I don't think it happened yet. Why is it telling me things that haven't happened? Why would it do that? Don't read, just play bug. Oh, okay. Did they not place the data logs at really good points or something? I see. I'll stop reading them then. Because most people would just be playing the game. Damn, that sucks. Come on, Screams, do better. You had literally one job. You're spoiling your own game for me. Are you sure I didn't just miss it? Like, you sure I didn't just get distracted and miss that it happened? Or has it legitimately not happened yet? I guess we'll find out soon.
Don't go rushing in on your own.
Well, hang on. There'll be an item back there or something for sure. Aha! This is how you know I've played a lot of Square Enix games. Maybe. That's alright.
Look, there they are.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
Go!
Some kind of crashed helicopter thing.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul?
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't have a crew with you. It might have
gotta say,
happened.
you just
Oh
protect
man,
them
we
all,
missed
right?
it. Oh well, that's alright.
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
And then the young girl was. So did it happen right before the young girl took off?
Yeah.
Like that kid's mother dies, and he's like, and then she's like, "Here's the gun. It's too hard," and runs off.
Ready!
It's a very nonchalant way to deal with it. Is this gonna be like the battle speeders section in Battletoads? The speeder bikes? Don't like those. Hope and Vanille survive. Yeah, they're the two kids, right?
Hey!
Hope's the boy and Vanille's the one that took the gun and then ran off.
Don't shoot!
I'm keeping track.
Snow!
Oh no, this game doesn't have that.
Since
Good.
when do you care about kids?
I've never beaten that step of Battletoads, that stage.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it.
Hey,
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow, what's it?
That's the one.
Didn't you
Oh no, there they are now.
something to tell him?
Is it that his mother's dead?
All right then.
Is that his mother back there?
But
Maybe she's not dead. I don't know.
That's his mother right there on the screen.
No, those are both children. I was saying the person in the background.
You have no idea what it was like. Oh,
everyone safe?
the army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
I'm really hoping the mother hasn't died already. They're so nonchalant. They're like, haha, no one's a match for us. Da, da, da. Like, the kid's mum just died. And she's like pushing him around. This is terrible. Oh man. Look at her skipping around.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
Somebody needs to administer the
Say
hairspray.
hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband
Dinner's on me.
better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going.
You serious? What about me?
Catch you later.
Oh.
Oh, I'm the child now. The motherless child. See, isn't that her?
I'll get you all someplace safe.
Who's that? That's not her, that's someone else. What about back here?
Stop running around, kid.
I do what I want.
This to Nora.
Hope wanted to tell Snow off because he blames him for his mother dying.
Icom's nothing.
I didn't see exactly what happened.
Where are you?
How did she die?
Everybody keep calm.
I didn't see how it happened. That makes things slightly confusing.
Stay with your family.
Does it? Okay, let's go back to the. Well, let's go to the data things then. Was it in this one? She just got shot. Okay. Oh, okay. So he blames Snow because she got shot protecting Snow. Right, right. Got it.
I'll get you all someplace safe.
I now understand. You don't have static tonight?
Pardon?
You don't have Final Fantasy static tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, you do?
today.
Ah, okay. Snow's useless. Oh,
No.
Snow is great. Fight it out. Fight. Argue. Begin your discussion. Gerard takes Snow's useless position. Begin.
I can't tell what Snow's talking about because Russell's just going on about the mosquito in his room.
I think so.
All right. In you go. That way.
Are we gonna fly off and follow Snow? That seems like a terrible idea. This kid's having some kind of
If we go in there,
sexual awakening at the moment.
it can make us listen.
Oh god.
This is,
Wait,
I don't think I can.
Snow in that game?
No, that's not Snow, that's
What are you two doing?
Hope.
Here we go.
But is there a Snow?
Snow's useless. Yeah, there's a character called Snow.
Well, there we go.
He's the dude that just flew off.
I thought. Okay. I thought you were talking about Snow.
No, not Snow Cone. No.
Back here! You hear me?
I like literally every character except Lightning. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Lightning's got her own game.
Is it just because she's boring? She got main
Cut off
character.
you.
And our fate.
I was about to say main characteritis, but it's called Mary Jane? Mary Sue? Mary Jane?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mary Jane Watson, that's Spider-Man's girlfriend. What do you mean? I don't understand. I've not heard the term before.
Oh, really?
No.
What? You sure she would do something? Well, it's
Lightning
just,
does. Oh yeah, maybe in 13 too, and I don't think she's a Mary Sue.
Mary
Yeah,
Sue.
okay. I haven't heard the term before. What's a Mary Sue?
So Mary Sue is essentially like it came from Spider-Man, but it is
Mary Jane is from Spider-Man.
but it's where it comes from.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. But it's essentially a female character that all females in the audience can put themselves in their shoes.
Oh,
so they're really,
like they're a blank slate.
yeah, correct.
I don't feel like Mary Jane's a blank slate.
She is.
What did you expect?
Maybe in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Yeah,
movies.
that's where it comes from.
Even
I don't know if it
soldiers.
comes from there. I
Yeah.
think it existed. Why is it not called a Mary Jane then?
You become a
I
pulse
don't
to
know.
see,
Maybe
and you're
me and Green
finished.
Bean are getting confused. I'm pretty sure
do you mean finished?
it's from Spider-Man,
Haven't you heard?
but the most
Miss
synonymous
But a
one.
Mary, there's no one called Mary Sue in
It's
Spider-Man.
Mary Jane then.
And yours?
That's a different thing.
Hope.
What?
Thank you.
I'll see why you don't like lightning eventually. Is it going to be like
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Yamcha? Everyone hates Yamcha, and I'm the only one.
No, don't. You keep saying it. They'll tell you why.
Don't tell me why. I'm not up to that yet. I always thought the term also meant a female character who's too perfect and has no flaws.
Check this out.
Hey,
Nah, it's too boring.
Mary Sue.
where are you?
I don't know. Look, we can Google it. I'll Google it.
Oh, no, they're two different things. That's what Mary Sue means. Mary Sue means too perfect, but Mary Jane is the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
usually female is seen to be too perfect, almost boring for lack of flaws.
But Mary Jane is what they used to describe the chick from Twilight. It's like the damsel in distress.
You
the-
sure?
Yeah. Oh, is it something called something else?
It's something else, because I'm looking up Mary Jane, and it's a type of shoe and a slang word for marijuana.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a Mary
A
Sue.
female character who is super strong with no explanation. Right, okay. So lightning is not a Mary Sue. And a Mary Jane is not a thing.
Back to
Rey
explore.
from Star Wars is sometimes called a Mary Sue, which I do disagree with. I think Luke Skywalker is a Gary Stu. Gary Sue?
Stay close.
Oh, now I'm Vanilla or whatever her name is. Let's go back this way. Ah, Square. You're so predictable with your item placement.
Oh. Well, maybe it used to be Mary Sue, and then they made it.
But a Mary Sue was a different thing.
No. I'm saying they changed it to Mary Jane.
Nobody did.
Should. I know what I'm talking
Look up
about.
Mary Jane. Find it.
I did.
It doesn't exist. You're thinking of something else. I don't know what it is. But you'll remember it later and you'll be like, yeah, it's not Mary Jane and it's not from Spider-Man.
It is from Spider-Man. I
It's
saw
not.
a video about it.
Maybe it is.
Oh, Luke Skywalker is definitely a Gary Stu.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. What's the thing she's thinking of? Like a blank slate female character, so that it's purely designed so that
It has no
female
post-
watchers can, it has no personality, so female watchers can be like, yeah, that's me. Who am I gonna fuck? The vampire or the werewolf?
Woo!
Both or neither are also reasonable options.
I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
Oh, I did a preemptive slide. How did I do it?
Shut up, Gerard!
Vince has no clue what she's talking about. Is he wrong though? That's the conclusion that I've arrived at. It's a reasonable conclusion. Sorry. I love you.
What's the...
Perfect impression of Kristen Stewart. Yeah, exactly. Although, apparently she's good in something. I don't know what it is. But apparently she's really good in something else.
it wasn't the recent horror thing, because that was...
Oh, I get you. Sorry, delay. Yeah, you're saying my impression was perfect. Yeah. I mean, it's an accurate representation of the story, right? This guy got a massive boomerang. He does. Cool. Alright. All enemies guard areas limited by their fields of vision or other means of detection. Upon entering a guarded area, there is a chance that the enemies patrolling will take notice. If your trespassers, a warning icon will appear. Blah blah blah. If your party leader comes into contact, battle will begin. Battle will begin normally when the enemy's aware of party presence. If the enemy's caught off guard, you get a preemptive strike. Certain enemies, like Zwerg Scandroids, have they're like, we can't just call them Scandroids. Mash keyboard. Zwerg have extremely narrow fields of vision, can easily be approached. It is always advantageous to do so. Preemptive strike, blah blah blah. Okay. So, can I see? How do I see which way they're looking? Oh yeah. Huh. Like that.
No daydreaming now.
Oh, my abilities are only attack anyway. Gandroid is a synthwave artist that I listen to. Ah, interesting. Can you be really awesome and pop that information into either my Discord or a message or your Discord for me so that I can remember to go check them out? Because I will forget by the time this stream is over. I like discovering artists that are new to me. Who did I discover recently? Well, I say discover. I like, you know, being introduced to artists that are new to me. Someone introduced me, Vidar introduced me to someone recently, a band that I've been enjoying. Oh, Loveless is one that I found through TikTok. I've been really liking them.
You didn't find them from me?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Maybe I influenced your TikTok.
And Dream on Dreamer. That was the one through Vidar. They're both great.
I should put it on, you know.
Oh. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Whoopsies. I got turned around. Oh, what's that? Did the dude respawn? What's her weapon? It's like a bowler, sort of. Not really. It's more like a whip kind of thing. Really interesting, retractable whip. How do I've been turned around. That's it. Have I been turned around? That's where I can. Oh, okay, hang on. I've got to jump. There we go.
No daydreaming now.
So people like Vanille, right? That's what we're saying. Vanille is the cool character.
Aren't you scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse Falsey and Lissy are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Sarah! Can you hear me? Where are you?
So he's looking for someone called Sarah. Right. Hope is immune to your charms. He's having a time, the kid.
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way. Wonder what that's for.
Well, can't fool me. There's gonna be an item up here. Damn it, I was wrong. Oh well, it's worth a try. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping to try and sneak up on it and get a attack of opportunity.
Wrapped up and ready.
Why has he suddenly decided to use that? I need to sleep. Thank you for the chat and the stream. No worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the chat as well. I will catch you next time. Have a good night. And again, if anyone hasn't followed Green Bean, feel free to check him out. He's a great streamer. He does lots of fun games, plays a lot of Persona. Is what I probably see the most of. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
Just hold on, Sarah.
Still won't budge? I think the door's winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it. Make it happen.
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey! What? How'd you open it? After you.
What is that? What was that? It's like so. How many of them do you need? How many humps? Shrouds of spell. Oh dear. Shrouds a special use aerosols that can only be used outside battle. Grant party tactical advantage. Fortisol and Aegisol steal the bonus at the start of battle. Deceptisol, on the other hand. What about Autobotisol? On the other hand, shields the party from enemy detection. The acting is a lot better in Final Fantasy X. The body than Final Fantasy X. Yeah, the body movement. Yeah, and the voice acting. Like, what if ha 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 ha? Like that's. I prefer as opposed to that laugh. Oh dear. Okay, I should actually go to bed. Yeah, no worries. Good night, dude. Enemies like... yeah, exactly. Exactly. The whole thing is better. Enemies like Pantherons, whose field of vision allow them to monitor wide areas, normally turn hostile on display warning icons as soon as approach. Apply spray Deceptisol. You have no trouble gaining preemptive text. Ah, okay. Open the Shroud menu, press LB, and then pick the thing. Alright, cool. Deceptisol. They're gonna turn around? Like, how good is the Shroud? Is that a preemptive strike? Yeah!
No, it's not. It's 590.
No reason to go picking fights, right? Team they sent in?
A Phoenix down. Alright, let's get these.
Anything but that! Anything! Anything, please! Please! Please!
Alright, need to keep an eye on life.
Oh no! trying to take away the submarines from me.
The what?
The submarine.
No.
If we don't pass P4. Or if I don't offer them 2 mil to pass P4. Either way.
If they want to pass, they should stop being trash.
Hard to believe.
Oh!
Oh, it's too late. New weapons.
Oh no.
I like how it heals me between combats. That's the thing that I like.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be l'Cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-l'Cie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's the next one.
Nothing to worry about. Ta! You see that?
So I'm not minding the combat system in 13. It's not 7 remakes. I definitely prefer, but it's a much newer game as well. I think I'm preferring it over 15s.
All right.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way. Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He is here. himself a hero?
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say'll change what happened.
We could just run away.
See if there's everything.
I've already done that. Oh, is this where I was before? Is this where what's-his-face came in? Oh, I'm like behind where he was? Is that what's happening? I don't have to set this all. I don't know if I should be back here clearing all these out or not, but I guess it's XP. Oh, I missed the preemptive strike.
Sorry.
Back this way, I suppose. A vial of Fortiso, what is that?
No daydreaming now.
So the preemptive strike just gets them ready for stagger. It doesn't actually take any damage off them by the looks of it. But it just means you do a lot more damage. Because they tend to be staggered on their first hit. Okay.
Can we take it a little slower?
Are these pulse monsters?
What are they?
See, you failed. This is what happens when Lassie don't complete the focus the Fal'Cie gave him.
Apparently, warrior is smooth green.
Huh?
Warrior
Who's-
buffs.
Let's see the
Russell.
these odds.
No, on the balance Discord. They've deleted all the warrior resources.
Oh, okay. Ghouls, you say?
No problem. How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You.
With your dead mother. Oh, God.
Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a pulse Lassie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that Fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help Lassie? They're the enemy. How can you save Lassie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse! Why is this happening to me? When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. Because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help Lassie?
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a Lassie.
What? A pulse?
Ooh. Is her sister going to be Sarah?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a Lassie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, Lassie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a Lassie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any Lassie, anyone who might ever become a Lassie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
So, that's a seat, huh?
Kind of a Persona thing, the whole sneaking up behind them to get an extra attack. I would have thought they would have been a big group fight here. They all appear to be one-off fights. tea? We do have more tea. Does tea count as water? That's the real question.
Yeah, maybe.
See how this For the Soul thing works. How long does it last? My attacks are very quick.
Do it? Did we do it? No, we did it. Yes.
Ah! I am. Good to see you.
Make him do push-ups.
Don't make me do push-ups. That's different thing.
Everyone on Cocoon will end up monsterized.
Ah. Yes, it's true. It's true. You can have one in a moment. Let me save my game. Hi, am. Good to see you. Let me give you a shout out. For anyone who's not following MZizzy, please do. She's awesome. Great DOS-based streams. And like really obscure DOS games too, as well as some well-known ones. Lots of fun watching MZizzy. Go check her out. Give her a follow.
She's the best.
Watch her next stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What have you been playing? What's your recent retro games involved? Some more DOS gems, I imagine. It's trash, but thank you. That's not true. You're too tough on yourself. I'm always so excited when I see that you're live and I get to catch a stream from you in. It's great.
Someone stumbles into the wrong place at the wrong time, and all this happens.
Your first little apology dances. These. Oh, I gotta press the order battle. You can have a different one, like a clip later when I get up in a moment. Absolved of all sins. I was supposed to be 2. It's so bad she doesn't even want the second one. It's like, that was worse. You don't know what the clip is either. I'll see if I can work out how to play it. I can't even remember I'm dressing as Satan to celebrate 666 followers this week. Oh, awesome! Congratulations! That's a great little target to have hit. Awesome. For the whole week, or for just, like, you're doing it in your life for your entire week to celebrate it? Or all of the streams this week, or on one of the streams this week, if you are doing multiple.
Oh, look!
Good job. You got to phase 2.
Yay!
Just to the groceries, volunteering at the food bank. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly where you should be wearing it. It'll get the most comments there. Very good. How exciting. So Final Fantasy 13's been alright. There was a... I'll make a clip of it. There's some interesting acting. It's not as good as the Final Fantasy 10, you know, ha 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 scene, if you've seen that. But it was interesting. It was interesting. I'll make a clip and I'll let you know when it's done. Sometime after the stream. I made a note so I wouldn't forget. Nothing could be as fantastic as that. Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Have you, I don't know if you've seen, this is a really niche video to watch, but have you seen the video of Patrick Stewart showing his girlfriend at the time, like, double takes, triple takes, quadruple takes, pentuple takes, like doing the whole like, or like, and then it was like the triple, it was like, and then like the whole like quintuple is like, oh, it was great. It looks pretty dang decent. Is this your first time playing it? It is. Yeah, it is. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. 100% looking it up. Oh, it's so good. It's so, it's such a wholesome video too. In fact, let's do this actually. I will put it on the stream. Give me a moment. I can do this. I know how to live my life. I think that's what I want. Is that screen 2? I can do this. I'll put it on the screen, on the stream for you. Here we go. Patrick Stewart. Triple take. Yeah, here it is. The quadruple take masterclass.
So we're...
Alright, let me bring it up. Are you ready, Emmy? Tell me when you're ready. Let's do that. Oh, whoa, this is all over the shop. Let's fix that up. Ready? Alright, sorry, I'm like fixing my stream on the fly. I'm like, why did this happen? And then I want this, I think. The cropping on that's not correct. Crop bottom. There we go, that's close enough. Alright, here we go. Oh, wrong mouse. Hopefully you can hear it alright.
So we're at the point in this class when I'm about to show you the quadruple take. It's a rarely used device in common, but it has its place. Now, you've already seen the take, the double take, and the triple take. I'm just going to run through them one more time.
Thank you so much.
Just to remind you.
Hang on, let me see if I can mute this somehow. Haha!
Run through them again one more time, just so that you've got.
If you missed it, sorry, because of the music, he said, "Hush, darling, you're here to learn, not to talk."
And when I finish, there will be a pause, and I will show you the quadruple take. Now, what you have to understand about the quadruple take is it is not in the same style as the take, single, or double take, right? It's a different style of physical comedy. So here we go, just running through the take, the double take, the triple take. Her buns are the best. Single take. Double take. Her buns are the best. Triple take. Her buns are the best. That last one was a little crude. a little coarse in his execution. Now, the quadruple take. Now, I've already explained to you, this is in a different style from the first three, because the first three were based on truth, on naturalism, on spontaneous, naturalistic acting. This, the quadruple take, is in a different category altogether, but it's the only one I know, and you'll be glad to hear that I don't have anything beyond the quadruple take. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Her buttons are the best. That might have been actually the quintuple take, because I lost count halfway through. But you get the principle. It remains the same.
It's so good! Isn't it so good? Oh, it's so great. Alright. Is this the right scene? It is! There we go. He's brilliant. Patrick Stewart is so good. He's so good in everything that he's ever in. He's the best. Yeah. There was a really good, it was like a meme kind of thing, sort of. Like it was on Imager or something like that. It was like, oh, you know, you can't, oh sorry, the music's probably too loud now. Let me turn it down a smidge. I was like, oh, you can't blame like old people for their opinions because, you know, they grew up in a different time and rah, rah, rah. And then there's a picture of Patrick Stewart wearing like rainbow socks for Pride Week. And it's like, yep, checkmate, sorry. Like, it's like, you totally can. Like, you know, he's just the best. True artist. He certainly is. He's brilliant. Dear me. Alright. I'll get your second dance now. I'm warning you, I told you to watch the clip about what it was about first. Because it's a twerk. There's a clip of me doing that somewhere else. Making jokes about it's like a hot club stream. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention, he's dead. Bad things have happened. I was too busy wiggling my butt for him. Oh god. Need an apology for the dance. My feelings. My feelings. Get away, harlot. I don't know how I feel about that comment. Jeez. Sorry, I guess. Jeez. I did tell you there was it was an unintentional, well, it wasn't unintentional. There's a clip of me doing it. I think I was doing a PC build or something like that. Someone had said, like, and my butt was in the camera. I mean, that was the unintentional bit, is my butt was just in the camera. With pants. And someone was like, oh no, it's one of those streams. So I did a little butt twerk as like a funny, haha, yeah, like it is the haha. And then, yeah, they clipped it, of course. But anyway, did I legitimately hit a nerve? No, you didn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's pretty difficult to upset me. It's fine. Me and my delicate sensibilities.
We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy? You came.
Sarah! Sarah.
Is that
Would they know each other then, Snow and Lightning? Because that's his future wife and she's his sister. Don't tell me they don't know each other. That'd be ridiculous if that's the case.
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You
Right,
couldn't
okay,
protect
good.
her. It's your fault she can save us. Sarah? You can save us. Or protect us all. Save Cocoon. Save Cocoon? Sarah? That was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow. I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you. Sarah!
Who played many Final Fantasy games, NZ? I like butcher your name every time. The only times I get it right is when I say I'm Zizzy and M. Not played a single one. Really?
Sarah!
Interesting. I mean, I guess, I don't know, are RPGs not your thing?
Why is she turning to crystal?
We'll see who fulfilled their
Tried playing 7 when I was 13, high on morphine. That'd be an interesting time.
Just like the story said.
I got really sick. Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping!
Kind of put me off. I
Sarah.
see. That's a really interesting, like, you associate Final Fantasy with being violently ill.
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. Lassie, who fulfilled their focus, turned to crystal and gained eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead.
Oh, Snow's gone mad. Great.
Sarah's my bride to be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over! Open
Wait,
your eyes
so
and
what's-
face reality!
Lyra, D3. Okay.
Sarah, does
Okay.
becoming a lassie really mean losing everything?
What now?
Don't tell him.
But yeah, I can understand if it's like, yeah, if you associate being ill with Final Fantasy, that's fair enough. If you, yeah, if you do enjoy RPGs though, I'd recommend, like, they're all separate stories. 7 Remake is fantastic. It is, without spoilers, you can reasonably play both 7 and the 7 Remake and enjoy both experiences. You don't need to have played one to play the other, but you'll get more out of 7 Remake for having played the original. If you want something a bit more in the retro, I need to adjust my webcam. It's gotten awful dark. If you want something more in the retro vein of things, 6 is the one to go for. Sorry, let me just adjust my exposure. There we go. That's better.
What's happening?
I've been tempted to play from the beginning of 7 Remake. My partner sunk several months into the remake. Yeah,
That's what the patch was.
it's great. 7 Remake is great. I highly recommend. But yeah, like 6 is also really good. 1 and 2 are both good. They're very simplistic though by comparison. Yeah, 8's fun. Like, I liked 8. A lot of people liked 9. A lot of people's favourite is Final Fantasy 9. 10 is good but long, and the voice acting is not great.
I'll be right back.
And 10-2 is supposed to be really good. I haven't played it, but there's like a whole
Where you going?
like girl band thing going on
Got
with
some
it.
things to talk about.
heard good things about it, haven't played it though. So 10-2, and again, I don't think you need to have played 10 to really enjoy 10-2. This is my first time playing 13, and then there's 13-2 and Lightning Returns after that. 14 is an MMO, which I play bucket loads of with my partner Kittens. And 15 is, yeah, really good as well, although I haven't played a lot of it. Origins is a remake of 1, like the new one, Chaos Origins or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's a remake of 1. I haven't played it. 1 was a very simple game, so expect a simple remake, I guess. And then 16 is in production and looks pretty great. The best thing about a lot of Final Fantasy games, though, is like the atmosphere and the music. If you enjoy good music in a game, like 7 remake is fantastic in that respect. 14, if you like MMOs, is great in that respect as well. Yeah. 15 has great music. 16 appears to have some amazing tracks. Taking notes. I haven't played much of 6. I've touched it, but I'm not like right into it. Play 6. Play Final Fantasy 6. That's a lot of people's favorites. It's a Super Nintendo game, so it's got a bit of a retro vibe to it as well. Brilliant music, great characters, wonderful atmosphere. Highly recommend play 6. If you can only pick one, even though I haven't finished 6, I would say play 6. And then you never know, you might get right into it. If you've got the time for both 7 and 7 Remake, I would recommend that over just one of them. If you've only got time for one, I would say the Remake. But you won't get as much out of it, but it's still a better game than the original 7, if that makes sense. Or if you just want a Square RPG that's, you know, because all the Final Fantasy games are different stories anyway. You just want a Square RPG, Chrono Trigger. Oh, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. Brilliant game. They've done multiple remakes. They're all just as good. Chrono Trigger is the one to go with. They just did a remake of Chrono Cross, haven't played, but Chrono Trigger, brilliant story, great fun, lots of different endings, really, really good game. Really, really good game. To the shop. That's right, because I've got the power band or whatever it is on Lightning.
So this is Fal'Cie.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go!
Looks like some kind of magic robot thing to me. I don't think it's listening.
Please, turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
It's like Lancelot attacking the wall in Monty Python.
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die.
Thanks. I was just about to say that. Yeah.
What the? Come on now. You really think you can kill a Fal'Cie?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge.
Who's Dodge? That hasn't been mentioned yet. Is it the Chocobo?
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind an amateur.
I don't know.
Woo!
I got these things. Might as well use it.
Thanks.
Alright. Important thing, keep an eye on my health. Anima, I see. Whoop, I better heal myself next round. Oh, I can move around. Can I, or am I imagining it? Oh, that's not good.
I can't stop now.
Oh no. I hope I saved. Ah. I didn't read the thing about skipping cutscenes. There we go. Oh, I don't want to watch it again. Oh, hang on. I see what I'm doing wrong. Alright, I see. I see what I need to do. Yeah, 5 stars. Nice. I did it.
Where are we?
What's going on?
Hilarious.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
Yay! Out, out.
Well, we're coming up on 3 hours, so I think we might leave it there for Final Fantasy 13. I think that's a good spot to stop. But if you're still about, don't disappear, because we'll find someone to raid over to and say boo to after this cutscene. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for hopping in and saying hi and having a chat, which is exactly what I enjoy. So thank you very much.
Here.
Who's streaming? Crunchy, House of Cthulhu. That's always great fun. Dark Law and Stealthy Golem. Stealthy Golem's playing Neverwinter Nights. I've never been a huge fan of Neverwinter Nights.
Oh, is that The Sims? What is that?
No. Cult of the Lamb.
No, but I want to.
Yeah, interesting.
Just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
I think what we'll do is we might raid over to
Sorry about that.
House of Cthulhu. That looks like a really fun game. Cult of the Lamb. Making a cult of some kind. But yeah, we'll wait till after this cutscene. But yeah, hang around and we'll say boo to the Countess. I think she goes by.
Here goes.
So what's going on? Is this like a
I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I could tell my sister.
Flashback. I see, I see.
She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? The sea who fulfill their focus, they become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. I don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it. I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes!
She's just discussing how she's gonna be not a thing in some way soon. Interesting. Oh god, how long is this cutscene? I should know better with Final Fantasy games.
Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish?
Before I asked you to marry me, I wished that you would say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news.
Slightly self-centered. It's like, it's more important that I'm marrying you than the fact that you're either going to become a horrible monster or an ice crystal statue for the rest of your life soon.
Yeah.
It's far important that I tell her about my thing. Oh dear. Like, as much as the stories are great, sometimes the writing is a bit interesting. Very good. Yeah.
Hey, Snow?
Yeah. That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
Thank you, Snow.
Interesting. So, okay, that was a little flashback. Alright. We'll take this save point. I'm not going to go yes and continue until after, because otherwise it'll probably play another thing. Cutscene is the word I was looking for. Yeah, that's how I can tell I'm getting tired. But anyway, thanks very much for everyone for hopping in. Thanks, Emmy. Thank you, Gerard. I know you were here, and the others that have been hanging around. Green Bean for earlier and so forth. And new follower Vibe Plays. Great to have you on. So thanks everyone for hopping in. Thanks for the Final Fantasy education. I hope, let me know if you do decide to play one. Let me know. I'm really keen to see what you think and which one you play. Don't worry, there'll be no judgment. It's all good. They're all reasonable options. Yeah, let me know. Be keen to hear. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks. Ciao.
Get cave off first.
Time to open the door, please. Hey, hi, Phil. It's such a rain. Didn't think you looked at me. I'm fast to kill everyone. Hi, hello. How was the stream? Also, I forgot to give Cosmic Spectre a shout out. Don't shout out what's in here. Hey, Mommy was the game. Thank you.
Deja vu!